Welcome back to day 2 of our Navigating Change course. Yesterday, you began learning to note your mental patterns around change, those moments of planning, remembering, resisting, and opening. Today, we're going deeper into the emotional landscape of change. Find your comfortable seated position, allowing your back to be straight, but not rigid. Close your eyes gently, or soften your gaze downward. Let's begin with our breathing foundation. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Take a slow breath in through your nose, feeling your belly rise first, then your chest. This is your anchor breath, the steady rhythm that remains constant, even when everything else feels uncertain. Exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension from yesterday's experiences. Continue this pattern. In through the nose, belly rising, out through the mouth, settling deeper. Now bring to mind a current change or transition in your life, perhaps the same one from yesterday or a different one. Don't force anything dramatic. Even small changes like a new routine or upcoming decision will work perfectly. As you hold this change gently in your awareness, notice what emotions begin to surface. Today, we're adding emotional noting to your practice. When you notice excitement or curiosity about this change, simply note opening. When anxiety or worry arises, note contracting. If you feel sadness about what's ending, note grieving. For anger or frustration about the disruption, note resisting. And when you feel calm acceptance, note allowing. These aren't judgments. They're simply acknowledgments of your emotional weather patterns around change. Return your attention to your breath. In through the nose, belly rising. Out through the mouth, releasing. Now gently bring that change back to mind. Notice how your body responds. Does your chest tighten? Note contracting. Do your shoulders lift toward your ears? Note tensing. Does your breathing become shallow? Note restricting. Or perhaps you feel expansion in your chest. Note opening. Remember, every emotion and sensation is information about how you're relating to change right now. There's no need to fix or change anything. Simply note what's present. If your mind starts problem-solving about this transition, note planning. If it replays how things used to be, note remembering. If you catch yourself thinking, I don't want this, note resisting. If you notice, I wonder what's possible, note opening. Let's deepen this practice. Think about how this change might affect different areas of your life. As each aspect comes to mind, notice the emotional response and note it. Maybe considering work changes brings worrying. Perhaps thinking about new opportunities brings exciting. Maybe uncertainty about timing brings frustrating. Each note is a moment of awareness, rather than getting lost in the emotion. If you notice your emotions feeling overwhelming, return to your anchor breath. In through the nose, belly expanding. Out through the mouth, releasing the intensity. You can even note overwhelmed and then breathe. This is how we build our capacity to stay present with change, not by avoiding the emotions, but by learning to observe them without being swept away. Now, expand your awareness to include both the mental and emotional patterns simultaneously. You might notice planning thoughts accompanied by anxious feelings, or remembering thoughts with sad emotions. Note both planning and worrying, or remembering and grieving. This dual awareness helps you see the full picture of your relationship with this transition. Here's what's remarkable about this practice. By noting your patterns, you're already changing your relationship with change itself. Instead of being at the mercy of your reactions, you're developing the skill of conscious awareness. Each time you note resisting, you create space around that resistance. Each time you note opening, you acknowledge your natural capacity for adaptation. Let's practice with a future-focused approach. Imagine yourself 6 months from now, having moved through this current change. What do you notice? Relief? Note relieved. Confidence? Note confident. Still some uncertainty? Note uncertain. All of these responses are completely normal. You're training your mind to hold the full spectrum of change experiences with awareness rather than reactivity. As we prepare to close, take 3 conscious breaths with your change in mind. First breath, in through the nose, noting whatever arises without judgment. Second breath, out through the mouth, releasing any need to control the outcome. Third breath, in and out naturally, noting present as you return to this moment, right here, right now. Before you open your eyes, set an intention for today to notice your emotional responses to any changes, big or small, and practice gentle noting. Whether it's a traffic detour, a schedule change, or news about your transition, see if you can catch the emotion and note it. This builds your emotional intelligence around change. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Well done on day 2. You're developing real skills for navigating life's inevitable transitions with greater ease and awareness.